Good?
Yeah.
Alright. Basically what I'm here to do is show you how to do a little easy repair. Now, I skipped a couple steps because I didn't think about this until a little bit later, but this is a really old, about 30-year-old piece. It was all stained, scratched up, sanded everything down, started at 60 grit, worked my way up to 220 grit. Now it's nice and smooth, and now you can also see right here where there's the cracks. Now the cracks are just from separating because these are actually separate pieces glued together. You can even see the tongue and groove. Alright? Well, it's more a small kind of tongue groove. So what I'm going to do is take the wood putty, nice little tiny putty knife, I'm going to fill it in. Just like that. Wait for it to harden up. Probably going to wait an hour, 2 hours. Double check. Sand it down one more time. See how nice it comes. Alright, so open it up. It's actually pretty hard wood putty. Oh. This might not be good wood putty.
Can you heat it up?
Can't heat it. Alright. Normally it's a little bit softer than this and easier to work with. This is actually kind of like silly dough right now. But I'm still going to see if I can work it in the gap. Alright. And this probably won't even take 2 hours to an hour to do. But still give it time no matter what. Alright. Harden up. And this is actually doing what it's basically supposed to do. But normally the wood putty is a little bit softer than this and easier for you to maneuver around. Alright, so you just take a little piece, put it in there. Normally it actually lets you use that little putty knife, but that's alright. If you do run into a problem like this, just do exactly what I'm doing. Try to get it in there, close the gap as best that you can. It's really not going to hurt the piece if you can't. I just like it, the way it looks, honestly. So you keep on going across there, put it in a little gap. We are set just about. Alright. Then what you want to do, though, when you come back to sand it, make sure you take a 220 grit to it. Okay? Don't go anything lower than 220. Don't go to 150. Don't go to 100. And definitely do not go with 60. Alright? Well, take your time. Make sure it looks nice. Go to 220 first, and then if you want it even smoother, go up to the next grit. You can even actually go up to 1,000 grit of the wet sandpaper. It gives a really nice look to it once you redo the whole thing. As you see right here, this is pretty much filled in. So I'm just going to try to pack whatever I can down a little bit more so it actually fills in the hole. And then we'll be set. And my next YouTube fixer-upper, I'm actually going to show you how to strip down the drawers, which is the same way as you do with this dresser, but unfortunately, again, I forgot to make a video. I didn't have a cameraman to do this. So now we are pretty much set. Now what you got here are the 3 pieces. You want to make sure it's smooth, not sticking up. And then you sand it over and you'll be good to go. Alright? And then you do whatever you want with it.